Hey guys, so I have been challenged for the Aquarium Tuber Tag Challenge by SweatyReef, and to be honest, you surprised me with that, buddy. You know, um, so a big shout out to SweatyReef. His tank is gorgeous. Sometimes you're making me jealous, but it happens to all of us. Big shout out also to Psychedelic Babe. You've been a big part for all of us. Your channel is great, your character is great, your personality is great, your support is great. Sometimes I look at you as Mama Reef, but I really appreciate everything you've done for me and for all of us. Slowly we're growing, and you'll be a big part of that accomplishment for all of us. So thank you. I appreciate that. So my challenge here is to answer a few questions, a series of questions for reefers, and then at the end I have to challenge 3 others. So let's get right to it. The questions are: number 1, fish only tank or a reef? Now this can go either or, because I do like certain fish out there that cannot be coral friendly. Let's say if I was to set up a predator tank or whatever, for like puffers or anything of the sort, it can go either or, even though, you may need a big space for it. Because, your space is limited, so that's my view on that, but for me, for reef all the way. I love my tank. You guys see my tank, I just think that in nature, fish belong with the corals and the corals belong with fish. That's just a mutual bond that cannot be separated with them, and that's how I would like to see it in my aquarium. So that's it for me. Question number 2, soft or hard corals? Now that to me can be either or as well, because I started with softies, got some LPS, and now I'm going to the hard corals and venturing out that way, and I believe that it's just a new challenge for me. My parameters are ready. So to me, ideally, I would still aim for the flow for soft corals. But, in my opinion, the reason why hard corals would be an option, if, somebody's dedicated to detail, the art of detail, then soft corals can have it and will have it. If it's from afar, or just a couple of feet away to a distance away, soft corals can do it as well. So it depends. If you have the art for detail, hard corals is the way to go. If you like the flow of motion, soft corals is the way to go. To me, I like them all. Okay, so question number 3, my favorite coral. My favorite coral has to be the bird's nest. For some reason, something about them always attracts them. I don't have them, but I will one day. I really want to try that out. But that's my favorite coral. My favorite fish of the fish that I have would have to be my first fish, is the maroon yellow striped clownfish. Now he has an awesome personality, even though they're very known to have temper, but as tutorials they are, he's not really that. No, for me, like I said, he's my favorite fish. And that's it for me. Question number 5, my least favorite coral. Well, that's a very easy one because I have it myself. It's Kenya tree. Although they're very good for filling out blanks, pretty much, because they do branch off a lot, and wherever they frag themselves to, they float and they land, they would just grow from there. Sometimes, it's nice to fill a natural spot, until you find something else for that. But I have a hate with them. It's great. I don't like to hate anything, but they're really there on my least favorite coral. Question number 6, my least favorite fish. his favorite fish, I would have to say, is the filefish. I don't know, something about them just don't attract me at all. Also, certain groupers, I don't like them at all. I would never have them. First of all, I don't have a tank for them, so that's the reason why I call that. Question number 7 is homemade or commercial foods. Now, to me, I'm a lazy guy. You know, I like to keep it simple for me. Sometimes if I have to pay myself out of my way, I'll go for it. So yeah, commercial food is for me. Homemade is just too complicated, mixing all the stuff that they would need, and I would have to measure correctly and all that. So yeah, commercial food for me all the way. Number 8. LED T5 or metal halides. Now I can't speak of metal halides because I've never had them, but I've had LEDs and I started with T5. My opinion, I like the combination of both, simply because of the fill-in that you get from T5s and the shimmer effect from the LEDs. Now, having the right combination for your reef is not really of how much, is how balanced they can be for your reef, and that's the important thing. So that's my opinion would be the combo, the hybrid LED 8 and T5. Number 9 would be, what would be my dream tank? Well, that's very easy. The bigger the better. I would like to have a tank where I can just have it and just forget it. You know, really, I like it where I don't have to do much, just enjoy it, you know. Sometimes you need a vacation from the reef. And having a full-blown ecosystem, you know, that's great, you know. It pays off at the end. So that's my take on that. I mean, it would have to be something like 8-foot tank, you know, maybe by 2 feet deep. Maybe, you know, I wouldn't say 2 feet high, but at least 20 inches. And that would be great for me. Having a whole wall or a section in between 2 different rooms, that'd be my dream tank right there. Question number 10, that's the challenges. And to me, I would have to say, I would challenge Eduardo C, I would challenge Oh Too Many Fish, and I would challenge Rob's Reef. Your channels are great. I can't really wait to see what Oh Too Many Fish has to say, because that guy's tank is awesome. It's almost breathtaking of how much corals and fish that he has. It's great. And Eduardo C and Rob's Reef, you guys' channels is very young, but you know what? I challenge you to it. So get up and go. I'm really, you know, hoping that you guys can deliver and see what you guys got. All right, guys. So that's it. Enjoy and stay reefing, because that's how we stay alive. Peace out, guys.